Have you ever bought a car that felt more like a money pit than a reliable ride? Some vehicles might look sleek and powerful on the surface, but underneath they're just waiting to bleed your wallet dry. In this video, we're diving into the top 10 cars you absolutely should avoid in 2025. From luxury disappointments to budget nightmares, these models have one thing in common: they'll cost you a fortune in repairs and headaches. Stay tuned, because the number one car on this list might just surprise you. Kia Sarrento. Known for its spacious interior, modern features, and a comfortable ride, it became a popular choice among families looking for value and reliability. The promise of affordable maintenance and long-lasting durability seemed like a perfect package. However, the reality turned out to be quite different, as owners soon discovered. The Sarrento's reputation for reliability was shattered by a series of mechanical issues that emerged over time. One of the most significant problems with the Kia Sarrento lies under the hood, where the 2.4-liter engine has proven to be a major source of frustration. This engine, designed to offer a balance of power and efficiency, has instead become notorious for premature engine failure. Owners have reported sudden loss of power, stalling, and even complete engine breakdowns, often leaving them stranded at the worst possible moments. In many cases, these failures are linked to faulty engine components, including defective piston rings and connecting rods. The result? A repair bill that can easily exceed several $1,000s, often outpacing the vehicle's resale value. Even more troubling is the frequency of transmission problems that plague the Sarrento. The automatic transmission, while initially smooth and responsive, tends to develop issues far sooner than expected. Drivers have reported harsh shifting, slipping gears, and unexpected jerking during acceleration. Some even noted a total transmission failure, requiring a complete replacement. While Kia did issue some recalls to address transmission defects, many owners found themselves dealing with repeated problems even after supposed fixes were made. The cost of a new transmission can easily climb to $4,000 or more, making it a daunting expense for budget-conscious buyers. Unfortunately, the Sarrento's troubles do not end there. Early model years are particularly prone to excessive oil consumption, often due to worn engine seals or gasket failures. Some owners reported needing to add oil between changes far more frequently than recommended, raising concerns about engine longevity. The cost of continuous oil top-ups, combined with the risk of engine damage if neglected, adds to the vehicle's already mounting expenses. Buying a Kia Sarrento might seem like a smart move at first, especially for families looking to stretch their budgets. However, the reality is that owning one can quickly turn into a financial headache. You might expect a Kia to save you money, but the Sarrento just drains it. If a budget-friendly brand like Kia can disappoint, wait till you hear about this luxury letdown: Cadillac XT5. It is meant to embody the spirit of refined travel, with premium leather seating, advanced safety features, and a ride quality that promises smooth sailing on any road. On the surface, the XT5 appears to deliver on these promises, making it an appealing choice for those seeking a touch of luxury. Yet behind the shiny exterior and plush interior lies a host of mechanical problems that make ownership more of a burden than a privilege. One of the most persistent issues with the Cadillac XT5 is its problematic CUE infotainment system. Cadillac's user experience system is supposed to be a cutting-edge multimedia interface, offering seamless connectivity and entertainment. Instead, it has become a point of constant frustration for owners. The system often freezes, becomes unresponsive, or fails to connect to mobile devices as promised. Touchscreen glitches and slow processing are just the start. Some users reported complete system failure, necessitating costly replacements. As if electronic issues were not enough, the XT5 is also plagued by mechanical failures that can turn ownership into a nightmare. Transmission problems are alarmingly common, with reports of rough shifting, delayed acceleration, and even complete gearbox failure. Owners frequently describe instances where the vehicle jerks forward unexpectedly or hesitates when changing gears, especially at lower speeds. Once the vehicle's powertrain warranty expires, the cost of transmission repair can easily exceed $5,000. leaving many to question whether the luxury experience is worth the financial risk. The XT5 also suffers from excessive oil consumption, a problem that has led to engine damage and unexpected breakdowns. Despite regular maintenance, some owners find themselves needing to add oil more frequently than expected, hinting at internal engine wear that Cadillac has been slow to address. This issue is compounded by the high cost of repairs, as Cadillac parts and service fees are significantly higher compared to non-luxury brands. Many owners have expressed frustration with Cadillac's response to these issues. While warranty coverage may alleviate costs for the first few years, the problems often begin after coverage expires. This leaves owners with a choice between expensive dealership repairs or seeking out independent mechanics who may not have the expertise to properly service the XT5. But what if I told you that even compact cars can be just as frustrating? The next one will surprise you. We've put countless hours into researching the most problematic cars of 2025, gathering real owner experiences and expert insights. If you value honest, data-driven content, hit that subscribe button and stay updated. Ford Ecosport. It might look cute and practical, but the Ford Ecosport is a master of misleading impressions. At first glance, the Ecosport seems like the perfect subcompact sport utility vehicle for urban dwellers, and anyone looking for a fuel-efficient, easy-to-park, and budget-friendly option. Its small size, sporty design, and relatively affordable price tag make it an attractive choice for those who want the convenience of a sport utility vehicle without the bulk or expense of a larger model. On paper, it appears to be a practical and economical solution for city life. But once you get past the initial appeal, the reality of owning a Ford Ecosport sets in, and it is far from rosy. One of the most persistent and troubling issues reported by owners revolves around the transmission. The Ecosport is notorious for transmission failures, especially with its 6-speed automatic gearbox. Owners often experience rough shifting, hesitation during acceleration, and even sudden loss of power while driving. These issues are not just annoying, but downright dangerous, especially when navigating city traffic or merging onto highways. The transmission problems tend to start appearing early in the vehicle's lifespan, often within the first few years of ownership. Compounding the transmission woes is the fact that many EcoSport owners report recurring powertrain complaints. The engine itself, particularly the turbocharged 1-liter 3-cylinder variant, has been known to struggle with consistency and power delivery. In some cases, the engine stalls unexpectedly or fails to maintain smooth acceleration, making everyday commuting an unpredictable ordeal. Imagine driving through a busy intersection only to have your car hesitate or lose power, frustrating at best and hazardous at worst. The fuel economy, which is supposed to be one of the EcoSport's strong points, is also underwhelming. Despite being marketed as an economical choice, real-world driving often reveals fuel consumption figures that are significantly higher than advertised. Owners expecting to save on gas find themselves visiting the pump more often than they would with competitors in the same segment. This discrepancy between expectation and reality leaves many feeling deceived, especially when fuel efficiency was a primary reason for their purchase. Another major drawback is the overall build quality. The interior, though modern-looking at first glance, is riddled with cheap-feeling materials and lackluster finishes. Rattling noises, loose panels, and malfunctioning infotainment systems are common complaints. Ready to see how a rugged off-roader can turn into a financial nightmare? Stay tuned. Jeep Grand Cherokee. When you think rugged reliability, Jeep should come to mind, but not with the Grand Cherokee. This mid-sized sport utility vehicle, known for its off-road prowess and powerful engine options, has been a staple in the Jeep lineup for decades. Its rugged aesthetic, combined with modern comfort features, appeals to those who want an adventurous vehicle that can also function as a daily driver. However, the reality of owning a Jeep Grand Cherokee often tells a different story. One of the most notorious issues plaguing this vehicle is chronic engine trouble. Many Grand Cherokee models, particularly those equipped with the 3.6-liter V6 engine, are known for experiencing sudden power loss and stalling. This issue is often linked to faulty electronic control modules, which can fail without warning. Owners have reported incidents where the vehicle simply shuts down while in motion, leaving drivers and passengers stranded in precarious situations. Adding to the list of concerns is the transmission, which has proven to be just as unreliable as the engine. Jeep enthusiasts enthusiasts expect a smooth and robust driving experience, especially on rough terrains, but the Grand Cherokee's transmission often fails to deliver. Frequent complaints include rough shifting, unexpected gear changes, and complete transmission failure. These issues not only undermine the vehicle's off-road capabilities, but also compromise safety and reliability on everyday commutes. In addition to engine and transmission problems, electrical glitches are a common headache for Grand Cherokee owners. Malfunctions in the infotainment system, issues with dashboard displays, and problems with electronic safety features are regularly reported. For a vehicle that is marketed as a reliable family and adventure vehicle, these persistent issues are a major letdown. The frustration compounds when multiple systems fail simultaneously, leading to lengthy and costly repair sessions. The problem has become so widespread that multiple recalls have been issued over the years, addressing various defects ranging from engine shutdowns to faulty airbags and malfunctioning electronic stability control. The sheer volume of recalls alone should give potential buyers pause, as it points to fundamental flaws in the vehicle's design and manufacturing process. Even with these recalls, many owners report ongoing issues that reappear despite repairs, leading to a loss of confidence in the brand. Speaking of rugged cars that aren't quite up to the challenge, the next one has a surprising flaw. Chevrolet Silverado. Built tough? Not exactly. The Chevrolet Silverado has long been celebrated as the quintessential American workhorse, a truck designed to tackle heavy loads, rough terrains, and the unpredictable demands of daily life. It carries a legacy of rugged durability, a reputation forged over decades, and a loyal following that spans generations. For many, owning a Silverado is more than just driving a truck. It is a statement of power, resilience, and commitment to hard work. Whether it is towing a trailer, hauling construction materials, or navigating rugged landscapes, the Silverado has been a go-to choice for those who demand more from their vehicles. However, the modern Silverado, particularly in recent model years, has started to tarnish that once unassailable image. One of the most glaring issues plaguing the Silverado is its problematic cylinder deactivation technology. In theory, this feature is designed to improve fuel efficiency by shutting off some of the engine's cylinders when full power is not needed. Sounds smart, right? Unfortunately, in practice, it has proven to be a mechanical nightmare. This technology, officially known as active fuel management or dynamic fuel management, often leads to lifter failures that can cause catastrophic engine damage. Owners have reported unsettling knocking noises, followed by significant loss of power, and in the worst cases, complete engine failure. Imagine cruising down the highway, confident in your truck's power, only to suddenly hear a clattering sound that signals a costly trip to the repair shop. The problems do not stop there. The Silverado's transmission has also been a frequent source of complaints. The 8-speed and 10-speed automatic transmissions used in various models are prone to harsh shifting, clunking noises, and even unexpected downshifts. This erratic behavior not only disrupts the driving experience, but also raises serious safety concerns, especially when towing heavy loads. Many owners have reported instances where the transmission jerks abruptly when accelerating or shifting between gears, making smooth driving nearly impossible. In some cases, these issues have persisted even after multiple repair attempts, leaving drivers frustrated and questioning the reliability of their so-called tough truck. Think trucks are the only risky buys? The next car might surprise you. Nissan Altima. Affordable, reliable, or at least that's what the brochure says. The Nissan Altima has long been seen as a practical choice for commuters and families alike, offering a blend of comfort, efficiency, and modern features at an accessible price point. It is the kind of sedan you would expect to deliver hassle-free ownership, promising years of reliable service and low maintenance costs. With sleek styling and advanced safety features, the Altima aims to be a dependable daily driver, perfect for both city cruising and long highway journeys. But behind that appealing exterior lies a troubling reality that many unsuspecting buyers only discover after purchase. The most notorious issue with the Altima is its continuously variable transmission, often abbreviated as CVT. While the idea of a smooth, gearless transmission sounds like a technological advancement, the execution has proven to be problematic. These transmissions are prone to overheating, slipping, and even complete failure, often with little warning. Owners have reported sudden loss of power, jerking sensations while accelerating, and a persistent whining noise that signals trouble brewing under the hood. The repair costs for replacing the CVT can run into thousands of dollars, often far exceeding the vehicle's residual value. Adding to the frustration is the unpredictability of these failures. Some Altima owners report CVT issues as early as 30,000 miles, while others manage to reach higher mileages before encountering problems. Regardless, the failure rate is significantly higher than what one would expect from a car touted as reliable. In response to widespread complaints, Nissan has extended warranties and offered some compensation. But that does little to ease the anxiety of wondering when, not if, the transmission will fail. The Altima's engine also has its share of reliability issues. Reports of excessive oil consumption and sudden stalling have plagued models equipped with the 2.5-liter four-cylinder engine. In some cases, the engine may develop internal damage that is costly to repair, leading to engine replacements far earlier than anticipated. For a car that is marketed as a budget-friendly alternative to pricier sedans, these frequent and expensive repairs completely undermine its value proposition. Think budget sedans are the only problematic choice. Wait till you hear about this luxury SUV. BMW X5. Luxury cars have always been synonymous with comfort, performance, and a prestigious driving experience. The BMW X5 perfectly encapsulates this image, presenting itself as a high-end, stylish, and performance-oriented luxury sport utility vehicle. With its powerful engines, plush interior, and cutting-edge technology, it promises an unparalleled experience behind the wheel. However, reality does not always match the fantasy. While the BMW X5 may exude luxury on the surface, it has earned a notorious reputation for being one of the most financially draining vehicles to maintain and repair. One of the most significant issues plaguing the BMW X5 is its electrical system. Owners often report problems ranging from faulty sensors to complete electrical failures. The complex wiring and advanced electronic systems, which are designed to enhance comfort and functionality, often turn into a nightmare. Features like the dynamic stability control, electronic braking system, and advanced infotainment can malfunction without warning, leading to costly diagnostic sessions and repairs. Electrical failures not only compromise the driving experience, but can also pose safety risks, leaving owners frustrated and financially burdened. Another common pain point is the air suspension system. Many BMW X5 models are equipped with air suspension to provide a smooth, adaptive ride. While impressive when functioning correctly, this system is notoriously prone to failure. Air leaks, compressor failures, and sensor malfunctions are frequent complaints, often requiring entire suspension replacements. These repairs are not only time-consuming but also extremely costly, as they require specialized components and skilled technicians familiar with the BMW system. In many cases, owners have faced repair bills running into the thousands of dollars just to restore normal ride quality. Perhaps the most pressing issue for X5 owners is the overall cost of maintenance and repair. BMW's reputation for high performance comes at a steep price, especially once the vehicle is out of warranty. Routine maintenance like oil changes and brake replacements can cost significantly more than on non-luxury vehicles, but the real burden comes when dealing with mechanical failures. Turbocharger problems, transmission issues, and oil leaks are common occurrences, each capable of costing thousands to address. Even minor issues like faulty window regulators can end up costing several $100s. Speaking of luxury cars that fail to live up to their name, the next one might surprise you. Toyota CHR. Toyota has long been associated with reliability, durability, and practicality. Many drivers choose Toyota models because they want a vehicle that will stand the test of time with minimal hassle. However, the Toyota CHR has managed to break away from this tradition, falling significantly short of the high standards typically associated with the brand. One of the most glaring issues with the Toyota CHR is its poor acceleration. Equipped with a 1.8-liter four-cylinder engine, the CHR struggles to deliver the punch expected from a modern compact sport utility vehicle. Its sluggish response and lack of power make merging onto highways or passing other vehicles a challenge. Drivers often find themselves pushing the engine to its limits just to keep up with regular traffic. This lackluster performance not only frustrates drivers, but also significantly reduces the vehicle's appeal. compared to other compact sport utility vehicles in its class. Another point of frustration is the continuously variable transmission, or CVT, which has proven to be both noisy and unresponsive. Unlike traditional automatic transmissions, the CVT in the CHR tends to drone at higher speeds and fails to deliver the smooth, consistent power that drivers expect. Furthermore, this transmission has been reported to suffer from premature wear and, in some cases, complete failure. The cost to replace a CVT can be staggering, leaving owners questioning whether they made the right choice when purchasing the CHR. Build quality is another area where the CHR disappoints. Unlike other Toyota models known for their solid craftsmanship, the CHR has been criticized for interior components that feel cheap and plasticky. Rattles and creaks become more apparent after just a few thousand miles, detracting from the overall driving experience. Furthermore, the infotainment system has been reported to glitch, with screens freezing or failing to connect to smartphones, a significant drawback in an era where connectivity is a priority for many drivers. Perhaps the most surprising drawback of the Toyota CHR is its fuel economy. Despite its compact size, the CHR does not offer significantly better fuel efficiency compared to larger, more powerful competitors. This underwhelming performance in an area where compact sport utility vehicles are supposed to excel leaves many owners feeling shortchanged. They expect fuel savings as a trade-off for less power, but the CHR simply does not deliver. And just when you thought compact sport utility vehicles were safe, here's another headache. Volkswagen Atlas. When the Volkswagen Atlas was introduced, it promised to be the brand's flagship mid-size sport utility vehicle for the North American market, combining spacious seating with cutting-edge features and a rugged, family-friendly design. The Atlas was marketed as the ultimate solution for families who wanted the style of a European brand without sacrificing practicality. Its spacious three-row seating, sleek design, and advanced technology made it seem like the perfect choice for those who wanted a little bit of luxury without breaking the bank. However, reality soon set in for Atlas owners, and the dream quickly turned into a mechanical nightmare. One of the most significant issues plaguing the Atlas is its electrical system. From unresponsive infotainment displays to malfunctioning driver assistance features, the electrical problems are both frequent and unpredictable. Imagine getting ready for a long road trip, only to find your navigation system frozen, the backup camera blacked out, or the dashboard lighting up like a Christmas tree with warning messages. These electronic issues are not just minor annoyances. They often require multiple trips to the dealership, leaving owners frustrated and out of pocket for repairs. Beyond electrical failures, the Volkswagen Atlas is notorious for transmission issues that disrupt the driving experience. Owners frequently report harsh shifting, delayed acceleration, and sudden lurches when changing gears. The problem is not isolated to one model year, but has been reported consistently since the Atlas made its debut. The problem usually lies with the automatic transmission's control module, which can fail unexpectedly, leaving drivers stranded or struggling to maintain consistent speeds. Adding to the list of problems are persistent sensor malfunctions. Parking sensors, blind spot monitoring, and adaptive cruise control frequently malfunction or provide false readings. This can be especially troubling when navigating tight spaces or relying on the vehicle to maintain a safe distance on the highway. Repair costs for the Volkswagen Atlas are significantly higher than one might expect for a family sport utility vehicle due to the complexity of the electronics and the intricacy of the transmission system. Repairs are often time-consuming and costly. Many owners feel they are constantly stuck in a cycle of diagnosing and fixing issues, only for new problems to arise. Think European cars are the only money pits? This next Italian model will shock you. Alfa Romeo Stelvio. For those who appreciate Italian automotive artistry, the Stelvio initially seems like a perfect choice. A vehicle that effortlessly blends sportiness with sophistication, whether it is the signature triangular grille or the roaring sound of its turbocharged engine. The Stelvio appears to embody the spirit of high-performance luxury. Unfortunately, the reality of owning a Stelvio is far less glamorous. One of the most significant issues that owners face is related to the turbocharged engine. While it is powerful and responsive, it also has a tendency to overheat and experience oil leakage. Engine warning lights appearing out of nowhere are a common occurrence, often signaling issues with the turbo system or related components. These problems are not just inconvenient. They can lead to severe engine damage if left unaddressed. Replacing components or addressing turbo failures can cost thousands, leaving owners questioning whether the performance is worth the price of upkeep. The suspension system is another Achilles heel for the Stelvio. Designed to deliver a sporty and responsive feel, the suspension components often wear out prematurely. Owners report clunking noises, uneven tire wear, and a generally uncomfortable ride after just a few thousand miles. Repairing or replacing the suspension can be an expensive endeavor, as the intricate design requires specialized parts and labor. This means more time at the shop and less time enjoying the open road. Perhaps the most frustrating aspect of owning an Alfa Romeo Stelvio is dealing with its electronic gremlins. Despite the premium price tag, the Stelvio's infotainment system is notoriously glitchy. Bluetooth connectivity issues, freezing screens, and malfunctioning navigation are just some of the problems that plague the user experience. Moreover, critical safety features like lane keeping assist and adaptive cruise control sometimes fail without warning, leaving drivers feeling uneasy about relying on these aids during longer trips. When it comes to warranty coverage, Alfa Romeo often leaves owners in a lurch. Many issues are deemed outside of standard coverage, leading to unexpected out-of-pocket expenses. For a vehicle marketed as a luxury sport utility vehicle, the frequency of repairs and the lack of comprehensive support feel like a betrayal to those who invested in what they thought was a high-quality, reliable vehicle. Owning a car shouldn't feel like a constant financial drain, but these models prove that looks can be deceiving. Did any of these surprise you? Let us know your thoughts in the comments, and make sure to subscribe for more in-depth automotive breakdowns.